and welcome back to another magical page turner video. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. So today's video is going to be a book haul. I have a few other things other than books that I would like to share. So let's get into it. I guess I'll start with the few things that I have that are not book related. So recently I went to Ontario to visit my grandmother. And I didn't know that they had a Charmed Aurora store. If you're not familiar, Charmed Aurora is candles. They are candles that come with jewelry. It will be backwards, but and there's a ring in here, so you can buy different things. Some come with necklaces, some come with rings. And I bought this one called Autumn Daydream. And it's very cinnamony. It's very autumn-like. And I love candles, so I wanted to get one and burn it. I think I'm going to burn it more when it's more fall feeling, because it's really a fall scent. And then, I don't know, once I have the ring, or maybe I'll show it burning on Instagram or something, and then show you which ring I got, because each one has like different rings that you can get and different things. So it really depends on the candle. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. And then the other things that I got a few new decks, so tarot and oracle. So the first one I picked up was the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Obviously, I'll have an individual unboxing of this on my channel at some point. So yeah, it's just an oracle deck, very fun. This is an older deck from Colette, but I do love her style, so I picked that up as well. Then I also got the Supernatural Tarot, which you will see during my spooky October month, because I will be doing a bunch of different unboxings and flip throughs of all the dark decks that I own, and Halloween themed decks as well, Samhain themed decks. So that will be coming in October. I already filmed the unboxing, so you will see it in October. And then I have two Halloween ones, which you'll also be seeing in October, the Halloween Oracle and the Halloween Tarot, which I'm super excited by, because who doesn't like Halloween? Like, spooky month. Yes, please. And then I picked up also dream reading cards. So these are dream oracle cards. And yeah, I'm actually really excited about this. This will be on my channel at some point also, because I already filmed the video for it. I just need to edit it and whatnot. So yeah, it's really about looking deeper into your dreams. So there's cards specifically for dreams, and then you can do like an oracle reading to understand better the messages and whatnot with it. So yeah, fun. I love dreams and dream work, so I'm super excited. And then lastly, in the oracle realm, I have the Hedgewitch Botanical Oracle, and I'm super excited for this. I've been wanting this forever. I love plant decks, love anything related to plants. It's like my aesthetic. So I got this, and the book is really interesting. It has a lot of different information about the different plants and whatnot, so I'm super excited to use this, not only as an oracle deck, but also learning more about the different plants, because I think it'll be fun. And this also will be on my channel, full unboxing at some point as well. So yes. Now, in terms of books, I have two fiction books to show you, plus 2 journals, plus like some nonfiction, and then 2 journals and a new planner that I got. So I thought that would be interesting. So let's start with the the actual fictional books. So when I was in Ontario, I went to the dollar store. And when you go to the dollar store, you don't typically think you're going to find novels there, honestly. But I found this. It's called Into the Jungle. It's by Erica Ferencik, I think is how you pronounce that. It's apparently a thriller, is what this says here. A ferocious fever dream of a thriller. And the back says, Lily Bushwood thought she'd found the antidote to endless foster care and group homes. A teaching job in Cochabamba, Bolivia. As soon as she could steal enough money for the plane, she was on it. But when the gig falls through, she decides to stay because an intense passion finds her. In Omar, a savvy local man who's abandoned his life as a hunter in Alachero, a remote jungle village, to try his hand at city life. When Omar learns that a jaguar has killed his nephew in Ayachiro, he gives Lily a choice: stay alone in the city or travel to the last in a string of isolated river towns in the jungle. Love-struck Lily is oblivious to the hazards and hardships. She follows Omar to a ruthless new world of poachers, missionaries, and desperate tribes driven to the brink of extinction. To survive, Lily must navigate the jungle, its wonders as well as its terrors, using only her wits and resilience. So I bought this for $3. It was $3 at Dollarama. So it seemed interesting. So we'll see. It is, how many pages is this? It is, no, wait, that's acknowledgements. What's the last page? The last page is 324 pages. So, yeah, I might read this maybe next month, because I already have a lot of things to read this month. So I might read this next month, because it does say that it's a thriller. So spooky month, thrillers, maybe it'll be good. $3, whatever, you know. Then the next novel that I'm super excited for is The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. So this is the cover. Obviously, I will put like an actual picture here because it's backwards, but yep. So this actually really intrigued me, the type of book that it was. So the synopsis says, all hope lies with Clara, an ever witch whose rare magic is tied to every season. In autumn, Clara wants nothing to do with her power. It's wild, volatile, and the price of her magic, losing the ones she loves, is too high despite the need to control the increasingly dangerous weather. In winter, the world is on a precipice of disaster. Fires burn, storms rage, and Clara finally accepts that she's the only one who can make a difference. In spring, she falls for Sang, the witch training her. As her magic grows, so do her feelings for him, until she's terrified Sang will be the next one she loses. And in summer, Clara must choose between her power and her happiness, her duty and the people she loves before she loses everything. Now, I like this not only because it's talking about like different seasons and whatnot, which I love when it comes to witchy books. I love elemental things, but it also tackles real life issues in terms of climate change. And I think that's really huge because climate change is obviously a really big issue at the moment. So I thought that was really awesome. So I'm really excited to read this. It is, I bought it for $15.99 Canadian. I bought it from Chapters Indigo. Let's just see how many pages. It is 367 pages. So, yeah, I'm actually really excited for this. So that's this is a big one that I'm really excited for when it comes to nonfiction. So, I mean fiction. When it comes to fiction, I'm excited for this one. So in terms of the nonfiction that I have, I picked up 2 of Llewellyn's Sabbath Essentials. So the first one was the one for Mabon, which is the rituals, recipes, and lores for the autumn equinox. So it just goes through like different folklore and lore, like old ways, new ways, spells and divination, recipes and crafts, prayers and invocations, rituals and celebration, and correspondences and whatnot. I love this because autumn equinox is actually coming up. So I'll actually be doing a dedicated video. I'm going to read this month and do a dedicated review for it at the end of September. So keep a lookout for that one. And then with Samhain's coming soon in October, at the end of October, which is Halloween, I picked up also the Samhain one, which is rituals, recipes, and lores for Halloween. So yes, I'm really excited for this one as well, and I will also do a dedicated video for October month. So this will actually be part of the October series where I post fun October unboxings, flip throughs, and I'll do a review of this book right here. So I'm super excited. And then for other non-fiction books, I picked up this book called The Stars Within You, A Modern Guide to Astrology by Julianne McCarthy. Also, for these two, how much did I pay for them? I paid either $16 or $17 each, just to let you know, and I bought those from Amazon. And then for the astrology one, I paid $24.95. for it in Canadian. In the US it retails for $18.95, just to let you know. So I picked up this book because Boho Tarot, if you don't know, is another YouTuber. She was talking about astrology books that she was reading, and I thought this one was really interesting. She said it helped a lot to understand the birth chart and whatnot, and I really, really love that. So I picked this one up for me to read, and I'm super excited for it because I do love birth charts and I do want to get better at actually reading them. So I think it would help a lot, in my opinion, to learn. So I picked this up. I'm super excited. The cover is gorgeous. Like, the cover is gorgeous. I'll put an actual picture on the side, but it's so beautiful and I love it so much. So excited for this. Then those dream cards, I also picked up the book that she wrote called Dreams, What Your Subconscious Wants to Tell You by Rose Inserra. I bought this for $23.95 Canadian, and it is $16.95 US, if you wanted to know. So I picked this up. It's not a guidebook or anything. It doesn't go with the actual deck. It actually talks about dreams specifically. So there's different chapters on like what you need to know about dreams, and then when dreams are a problem, dreams and gender, sex and romance. We have the 10 common dreams that are explored. We have children's dreams and nightmares. And then the rest is like all about the unconscious and archetypes and major archetypal characters in dreams. There's a section on death, grief, and loss in dreams, spiritual and parapsychological dreams as well. And then we have like common spiritual guides to go through, and then unfamiliar souls and spirits. And then there's actual practical dream work. So it goes through like different methods, techniques, and exploring dreams further. So in total, it's 291, I think, pages. No, it's 293 pages. So I'm really excited about this because I do love dreams. I do have other books on dreams, but they're different compared to this one. This one really goes into depth about your subconscious, which I really love exploring. I do have a degree in psychology, so, you know, dreams is great to learn and understand. So I do really love this a lot, and I'm really excited to read this as well. And then the next book that I picked up was A Psychic Witch, which is a metaphysical guide to meditation, magic, and manifestation by Matt Oren. I paid $26.99 for this, and this has been on my wish list forever. Like, I have to say, I have had this on my wish list for a very long time, and I really wanted to pick it up. It is quite a hefty book. There are 216 pages of actual written stuff, and then we have the bibliography in the back. It's really interesting because there are not only things to read, but there are also exercises in this book that you can do, which I find really interesting. Really interesting. Some of the exercises, I know it's backwards, sorry. But yeah, I really wanted to pick this up. I really love the cover. It's so soft. So soft. I love it so much. So in the back, it just says, like, uncover the secrets to becoming a powerful psychic witch. Popular writer in which Matt Oren reveals his most closely guarded tips, practices, and meditations for unlocking your psychic abilities and elevating your witchcraft into exciting new territory. Featuring over 90 exercises, this groundbreaking book helps your magic and your senses reach their full potential. Witchcraft and psychicism are two sides of the same coin. They complement and strengthen one another. Psychic Witch provides everything you need to not only master your perception, manipulation of energy, but also to perform magic anywhere and at any time. The ingenious book teaches you how to use subtle energy in new ways and manifest your perceptions into instant magical results. So yeah, I'm so excited to read this as well. So yeah, it's great. It's really great. I've heard nothing but good things about this, so I'll end up doing like a review once I'm done reading it, obviously, but I've heard nothing but good things about this book, so I'm sure whoever picks it up will love it. And then lastly, for books, I did also pick up a new release. This actually released this year. It's called Tarot by the Moon by Victoria Constantino. So this is a new book. It released this year. I bought it for $27.99 Canadian. And I wanted this because obviously I do tarot. I do work with the moon. I love the moon very much. So when I saw this in the Llewellyn catalog, I was like, I need this. I need this. But I picked it up at Chapters Indigo. So yes, it goes through every single major full moon. So every month there's a major full moon, and in it, it goes through different spreads that are available for you to do for that specific full moon or that specific month to get ready for the full moon. And then there's also spells and rituals, and there's tips for each month as well. So I find that really awesome, because I do love working with the moon in general. It would have been nice if they also included other moon phases as well, instead of just the full moon. But I understand that the full moon is a major moon. If they included like new moon stuff too, that would have been awesome. But I do love that they include various different spirits, so you could probably do them throughout the month and not just specifically for that full moon that's happening. You could do them throughout the month as well. So yeah, love it. So good. And so fun. So really happy with this. Now, the last few things that I wanted to show are some journals that I pick up. So when I was in Ontario, I live in a French province. So when you go to Dollarama, a lot of things are in French. So when I found these journals in Ontario, I was actually really excited. They were both $4 each. And the first one I picked up was the Grateful Journal. It has a soft cover, like, oh my god, it's so soft. And inside there are literally enough spaces for every single month. So there's literally every single month in here. And there's a space to write 3 things that you're grateful for every single day of the month. There's also like a bucket list and people in your life. And then a gratitude vision board that you can do. Gratitude tokens. And then they give like an example of things that you're grateful for and like how to do it for each and every single day. And I love that because it's just so great. So I'm actually going to start this in January for the new year, 2022. So yes, it's going to be a fun thing to do every single day and every single month. And then I also picked up, they had 4 in total, but I only picked 2. I only picked up 2 out of the 4. The other 2 that I didn't pick up were a dream journal and a bucket list. I don't do bucket lists. I don't care about those things. And the dream journal, I don't really... Like, I can just journal in just like a notebook or something if I do dream work. So I didn't want to like put pressure on myself to have an actual journal related to dreaming, if that makes sense. But I did pick up this goals journal. It's like a faux leather. And it was also $4. Again, Canadian. And... yeah, it's just talking about your goals every month and like what your SMART goals are for the year. And it tells you like what SMART goals are and it breaks it down for you, which I think is pretty awesome. And yeah, I don't know. It has like inspiration, like different words. And every single month, you like put down 4 goals for that specific month that you want to focus on, which I love. I love doing goals. I have a lot of things that I want to do. So again, I'm going to start this in 2022. Or I'm going to start it before, like start writing down what my main goals are for the year, what I want to achieve, and then focus on that and how I'm going to do them every single month. And then the last thing I picked up was a new planner for 2022. I'm really excited. This actually starts this year and ends next December, which is fantastic. So it's 18 months. And I love that very much. And I love the cover. I just picked this up from Marshall's. Which is owned by TJ Maxx, in case you are in the US and want to know what that is. I believe Marshall's is in the US though, so because we have different names for things. Like we also have Winners. We have Home Sense, which I believe is Home Goods in the US. So sometimes it's different. So I picked this up. It just has like this nice background of like a map. The same thing on the back. So yeah, it's fun. I just really love it. And it has different quotes. I can show you how it's structured. So there's a tab for the month, and then it goes into at a glance, which you have like goals, birthdays, anniversaries, to-dos, and then additional notes. Then it goes into the monthly calendar. And then it goes into like weekly lines. So yeah, I already started using it for September and October to like start planning things. like different things that I'll be doing, and like the videos that I'll be posting and stuff like that. So yes, I'm super excited. So that was my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any of the books that I mentioned, let me know in the comments, or if there's anything that you want to pick up, let me know. I am like super duper excited for like all of these different books that I bought. And oh, that candle, I can't wait to burn it. It's gonna smell divine, I'm sure of it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video, as there's a lot coming in October. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it's greatly appreciated. Thanks so much and have a great day.